Three words that I think are kind of a little bit damaging, I guess the way you look at it. He hates it. That's what a longtime friend of Marco Rubio anonymously told the Washington Post about Rubio's attitude toward being in the Senate. Rubio himself would only tell the Post that he's frustrated. The Washington Post reports that Rubio has the worst voting record in the Senate this year. An NBC News analysis found he missed 44% of floor votes since he announced his candidacy in April. And a report earlier this month found a quarter of Rubio's missed votes this year came before he was a candidate. So he really does not like the job. Yesterday, he again defended his record of missing votes.
I can tell you that in the history of presidential politics, people have, when they've been running for politics in the Senate, they've missed votes. And I'm not missing votes because I'm on vacation.
This many votes?
Actually, this is lower than what other people have missed. I'm running for president so that the votes they take in the Senate are actually meaningful again. A lot of these votes won't mean anything. They're not going to pass, and even if they did, the president would veto it.
Nick.
He's saying I'm only going to do the votes that are meaningful, right? I mean, it's not as though he's the guy who's on the trail all the time, right? He also has a pretty low-key trail schedule. So if he's not in the Senate and he is on the trail, where is he? In Vegas with Sheldon Adelson?
It's pretty stunning.
I'd be really insulted.
It's pretty stunning. Casey, I don't want to overplay it, but this Washington Post article, to me, seems pretty devastating. There's a guy that wants to be president of the United States, and he can't even handle being in the Senate. He's bored.
I mean, Joe, this has sort of been an open secret in Washington, right? Like when he announced he was running for president and he wasn't going to seek his Senate seat, and he sort of went after Rand Paul a little bit for that. The behind-the-scenes explanation then was, you know what, he just doesn't really like it. And I think, you guys were talking a little bit earlier on the show about this. To a certain extent, I think maybe it's generational. There's a lot of frustration among, I would say, many of the members of Congress who are around this age, 40, maybe in their 30s, close to my age. They are frustrated with, they show up, they feel like they're at the bottom of the totem pole, they can't get anything done. I think that's what you're hearing Rubio express.
But it's not a fireworks show. You're not there to be oohed.
It's like the millennials on Saturday Night Live.
This is a millennial thing.
I've been here 3 days and I need a promotion.
Well, that's it.
I'm going to be president.
I've been here 3 days. Pass my bill that changes immigration law for the next generation, or else
Let me go back to
I'm going to go home. It's really pretty stunning. Bob.